me. I thought I was all here by my lonesome. It turns out that I have friends. My name is Rhyne Kleingold. That's right, Kleingold Rhyne. I'm Nordically inclined, and I'm here to be your glasses guide for all you can't see kinds. Speaking of can't see, I can't see anything, and these prescriptions are all wrong, but they just are looking so cool. I suppose. Oh, that's much better. There you are. Okay, so today I figured I was just going to be sipping my coffee and hanging out here in a Nordic way and playing the Appalachian banjo. It's one of my many passions, but I suppose as long as we're here, oh, what's this? Might as well just see what Oliver Peoples, I wonder what that means. Well, I'll tell you, Ryan. I'll tell you what it means with the help of Oliver Peoples. This is very nice. It's very nice. The box is made of some kind of wood, very soft, bendable wood, almost as though the wood has been turned into some kind of soup and then re-dried and repurposed from wood soup into some kind of papyrus type product. Dogs undersold asset of the Oliver Peoples brand is the dogs are loving the repurposed papyrus soup that they have turned into the softest wood. It's kind of the softest wood. Here, just feel it. Just feel it with your eyes. Can you feel that? It's probably the softest wood I've ever felt. I wonder if they ought to just only be in the soup papyrus hydration business. In any event, I'll tell you about Oliver Peoples here. So Oliver Peoples was founded yak, and they say they're very important. You can read that. There you go. Just screenshot that nonsense right there, and you can read it. But the point is, they're very, very important. It says, founded in 1987 with the vision of creating an original, authentic collection of eyewear. To this day, it remains the most prestigious and culturally distinctive eyewear brand in the world. The most prestigious and culturally distinctive eyewear brand in the world. Well, it says it right there on the wonderful papyrus, so it's obviously true. Quite a bold statement, wouldn't you say? It's quite bold. Speaking of bold, I might need to boldly ask my Poochie here to maybe stop licking his knees. And now it's gotten more grotesque, I suppose. So just Samuel, let's lick something more acceptable, okay, when making the movies. So we might as well get right to it here. So this here is going to be your case. It's pretty casely, and then inside, oh, this is very nice. It's very nice, yes. So, well, over at Josh Optical, they're real sticklers for quality. And what that means is old Josh Optical is real stickler, because if you say something is not quality that's in his shop, he will stick you. I hope so much you are enjoying my jokes. So here we have the MP-2. It's a classic P3 shape. I don't really know what that means, but the internet says so. So it's very much as though round glasses, and then maybe the aviator-shaped glasses had a date. And the date went very, very well, incredibly well. And then 9 months later, whoopsie, out comes the P3. Am I right? In America, we just say, right? It is a way to have someone agree with you without even them saying anything. It's wonderful. You just say whatever kind of nonsense that you feel in your heart, and then you say, right? Right? But then you go on very quickly. Make sure they do not have a chance to counter. That's how you make sure that they are in agreeing with you inside of your thoughts. It's very nice. So, yeah, we got a little issue here with some dust on, oh, that's mine. It turns out these have been opened before. I am not fooling any person. So yes, they're very nice. They come with the brown tints. These are made for being very cool, and it is best, looks best the brown. The mouth is a little bit open, you know. Very cool. Or maybe in whatever fashion of open mouth lifestyle is best for the wearer. It's very flexible eyeglasses in that however your mouth is open, it's very much in agreeing with the thoughts of your mouth. And so now Rhyne shows you the 18 karat gold, having been raised by Nordic wolves. The only gold I ever saw was in the wolf poop, because sometimes the wolves would get very hungry. They're not malicious of wolves, but they would eat maybe a wealthy village, and you know, gold to wolves, it means it's nothing. It means it's nothing. And so in the wolf poop, I knew not even that it was a desirable thing, but here it is, and it's very nice. Of course, the iPhone ability is it is not so good for the capturing of this, and of course my lighting setup. I mean, I don't even have one. I was just here playing the banjo and enjoying my coffee, speaking. Oaky, really oaky. Now I think now is where we get to what people actually want to see, which is the flavor experience of the P3. Now the gold is very soft. It's one of the softer pairs of glasses I've ever had in my mouth. Yeah, you're going to want to be very careful with the tasting, because otherwise they're leaving marks. And obviously they've already put their own marks on. Very nice. As far as the flavor and the profiles, it's not particularly dry, or now it's quite wet because of my mouth waters has now engulfed the right temple, but overall really just classic P3. You know, no surprises, just done very well. Now, the Oliver Peoples brand is of course owned by the Luxottica company, and if you think of Luxottica, you are thinking of something luxuriant. It's as if they wanted you to think about luxuries when you thought about the Luxottica. But of course, they'd prefer you not to think about Luxottica at all, because it's much like an Anheuser-Busch of the glasses. So Anheuser-Busch, they own you know, surely the Mad Dog of the 20s, but also some very nice Budweiser's, still very distinguished brand. And then now they own even the Devil's Backbones from Virginia's, a very nice brand. And of course they're made all in the same swamp. The same swamp of malt is where the beers is coming from. And at first, maybe the beers is very good, like before when they came from our own very bespoke swamp. But then over time, they just make it all in the same swamp. And what once was very nice from the small bespoke swamp becomes kind of a piece with the large Mad Dog 20s swamp. And so the Oliver Peoples, you see, I have seen many old Oliver Peoples, and they feel much stronger, and they come out of the box very clean, very straight, and these kind of as though they have been in passionate love affair with mediocrity, and the hair is all tousled, and you know, it's like, boy, I can see that you have had some fun, but you had really ought to clean yourself up, is kind of how the Oliver Peoples is looking sometimes these days. So still distinguished brand, but you know, once upon a time also was the Mad Dogs, perhaps, I don't know. Rhyne's expertise now is much behinding of where Rhyne's mouth words have begun to go, and so perhaps good time for a little bit more banjo and a toodaloo. But in any event, this is 18 karats gold. It's funny, I tasted it's 18 karats gold, and yet not even a hint of carrots. I'm so glad you are with me. And now a little more banjo, and then the movie will be over and you can go about your way again. Name's Kleingold, Rhyne. I'm Nordically inclined and I'm here to be your glasses guide for all you can't see good kinds. Oh, so much better. It's like I just needed to do a little talking and then the banjoing all just came to me. Are we having fun? We were, right? Keep on glassing.